I'm Kirk Short with the Wichita home team at Keller Williams Signature Partners here in Wichita, Kansas. And I've had people ask me in this hot market that we have, what's the value of a realtor? And that brought up a few questions. Not that I don't know the answer, but it was just kind of interesting to think about. So, what is the value of a realtor? I feel that a professional realtor is able to first expose your property to the market in a manner a lot more than a traditional home seller could if they did it for sale by owner. Such as you've got the basic stuff. We've got resources with our professional photographers. You take the fact that I do Matterport photography for my property to show our houses in a 3D environment to potential buyers. Professional flyers inside the house, helping you stage the home, telling you the potential pitfalls we might run into with a potential buyer before we even get to that point, such as work that needs to be completed on the property, or things that might not sit there and work with VA, FHA loans. These are a lot of things that a lot of people don't think about. They just feel that, hey, the market is hot, I'm going to go try to sell it myself and forget the realtor. There's no value in the realtor. Well, I'd say I just don't agree with that. But it goes beyond that. So what happens when we get the house? It is a fact that listing with a real estate company can simply expose your property to more people. And a perfect example of that is a property that we just put on the market yesterday. The showings were all set up. They couldn't start showing until 1 o'clock yesterday. And we had over 30 showings that were already set up on that property before the first people sat there and came to the house. It was kind of neat because I went there and there were 10 groups of people that are already lined up in front of the house to look at it because we're in a hot market. That's absolutely accurate. What we can do is create, in most cases, a feeding frenzy for the property that a general for sale by owner cannot do. And that comes down to, again, positioning the house right, pricing the property the right way, and getting it out to the public so that they see it and want to come and look at it. Now that's the easy stuff, right? When you take a good market and it works out well. Next step, what's the value of a realtor? We've been through the block, if you're dealing with a seasoned agent like myself or my team, to be able to walk you through the pitfalls of these potential buyers now. Who's got financing with the right mortgage companies, right? That's a big thing. How do we work through the inspection period on the property and pitfalls that may come from the inspections that the buyer does on your house? That there can be pretty difficult, especially if there's big problems that come up. What is important, what's not important, and how do we take the emotion of some things out of the situation so we can hopefully put a proper deal together. A professional realtor helps you, again, through that. And that's whether you're a buyer or a seller, right? If you're working with us on the buying side, we're doing the same thing. We're walking you through all the steps that you need to sit there and know of, what's important to be cautious about and things that maybe aren't as important. When you may be paying too much for a property, or as a seller, when you may be asking too little for a property. So I feel very, very strongly, again, that there's a lot of value in using a realtor to facilitate a real estate transaction. So if you'd like to talk more about how my team, the Wichita Home Team, can assist you in either buying or selling a home, we would love that opportunity to share our expertise with you and hopefully create a new relationship. Thank you. Again, I'm Kirk Short with the Wichita Home Team at Keller Williams Signature Partners.